The following segment is sponsored by Valley Behavioral Health. Have you ever thought about changing your career? Well, what if you could have a rewarding job helping people every single day? Julie is here to tell us about the benefits of being a therapist. Julie, thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
So let's first talk. Is there a shortage of therapists in Utah and on a bigger scale, the United States?
Oh, yes, there is. We are experiencing a shortage here in Utah. Talking to folks out of state, they also have shortages. I would say in behavioral health, there is a big need for providers, even prescribers that prescribe medications to help address mental health. And so, yes, we're feeling it right now. And in Salt Lake County, there's shortages across community behavioral health centers. And so we're really looking for therapists.
So what would it do for our community if this shortage was shortened?
Oh my goodness, we would see more access, quicker access to behavioral health treatment, which is much needed right now. Given the events in the past 2 years, we are feeling the need even more, and so it would definitely help lighten the load.
So if people are out there listening and they are, yes, I want to be a therapist, what are the benefits of being one?
The benefits of being a therapist, I would say, is having an impact on an individual's life, being able to guide them through their mental health journey, being able to be a coach, an advocate, an encourager for them to work on their mental health needs and see them through that process and see them be successful in finding relief.
It sounds like such a rewarding occupation, and I know personally, I think I've said this before, therapists are superheroes. What does it take? What kind of training do you need to become a therapist?
You'll need a master's degree in either counseling or social work. You could go the doctorate route and get your psychology, your doctorate in psychology. There are psych-trained APRNs, but I would recommend a master's in social work or a master's in counseling.
Okay, so what kind of qualities does it take to be a really good therapist? I know you have them all.
Oh gosh, I would say an individual that has a lot of self-awareness, that knows their own mental health needs, or maybe they know their shortcomings, they know their strengths. They can connect well with others. They have empathy, compassion, and they're just open and willing to learn about individuals and their struggles.
There you go. So if you were listening to that, you have all those things, you'd be a great therapist. What made you want to become a therapist?
You know, I growing up, my family, we volunteered. We were really involved in our church and doing volunteer work and working in the community. My parents would take us on vacations and we would go learn how other people live and the struggles they might encounter. And I started volunteering and just getting involved in things. Went into school, studied psychology, and then somehow just started working at Valley Behavioral Health. That was over 17 years ago, and just loved it. Absolutely loved it.
And I'm sure you have helped so many people. Where can people go for more information if they want to become a therapist?
If you want to become a therapist, you're welcome to visit our website. We have blogs and different things, and you can ask. There's a question section that you can just ask a question. I'm happy to answer those, but I would say look it up online. Search for schools, look for what would be the best way to go about that, your educational course and different things you can study.
Thanks so much for coming in today, Julie, and thank you so much for everything you're doing. We loved having you.
Thank you.